Hey there, Segudo golfers. Tom Segudo here, and today we're going to be learning to hit the most powerful shot in golf, the Power Fade. Jack Nicklaus, Tiger Woods, two big users of the Power Fade, and there's a reason why it's one of the coolest shots in golf, because you can send it with the wrath of God and at the same time keep it in the fairway. The Power Fade differs from a normal fade in that we're not swinging across our body like the typical way you try and start the ball left and curve it to the right. No, we're not trying to hit a big slice here. That's not a Power Fade. The Power Fade approaches the ball from in to out, the most powerful direct route to the golf ball. The club head approaching through the middle lower part of your back here, going directly into the ball, supplying power with that trail hand. No chopping, but nothing but sending it from here.
Segudo golfers, I want to clarify something right here. When I say hitting from in to out, what I actually mean is the golfer's hitting the ball on the rear side of the arc. So he's not hitting across his body like you would with a traditional fade. He's more so trying to hit a push fade. And as you see this golfer right here, his foot line is slightly open, sending his path out to in, putting that fade spin, but the club face is aimed down the middle of the fairway, which is going to cause the ball to start straight. So the ball will start straight, and because his foot line is slightly open, the ball will begin curving to the right, as we see in this video. It's a subtle curve. You see the ball start here, right in line with the face, and because of the curvature, it's going to track and end up later in the video over here. So we see a deviation in ball flight that goes slightly to the right, like so. That's the Power Fade. We are trying to hit a controlled push fade.
So, how do we hit this Power Fade? Well, it's not actually a fade. It's more of a push fade. So we set up a little bit differently than if we were trying to hit a regular fade. Here's what we do. I've got a target line right here, and I've got my foot line. And the foot line helps you direct the path of the club. So you don't need to change your swing for this. I mean, assuming you've got a swing that travels around your body like a normal player, travels in to out, assuming you don't have a slice swing, you don't have to make any swing changes. If you're a slicer, learn how to get the club traveling around your body for this. It'll be so much more powerful. You'll be approaching the ball from in to out. So just keep that in mind. This is my normal setup with the driver. Feet are square to the target line, and I'm designed to hit the ball straight. Well, if I want the ball to curve right and hit a Power Fade, I just make one little adjustment. I want the path of the club to curve the ball right, so what I'm going to do is open my stance line, but keep everything else the same. I'm still going to swing in to out like normal. So I'm just going to open my stance line slightly to help cause like maybe a 5 or 10 yard cut. The nice thing about this is when you hit a Power Fade, you can swing as hard as you want and you don't have to worry about it slicing because you're approaching from in to out. It's a very controllable fade. It's the reason why Jack Nicklaus and Tiger Woods were so successful with it, because this is a shot you can put in the fairway every single time. Not only that, you can put it in the fairway 320 yards down. It's pretty cool. Just to recap, here's my square driver stance. If I want to fade it, I simply open my foot line a little bit. This encourages me to hit the ball on the in to out part of the arc, but then I'm still swinging slightly across my body, causing cut spin, causing the ball to cut to the right. So I'm actually setting up to hit a push cut. I'm aiming left and swinging hard, causing that cut, and this foot line path will help me do that. Let's hit one. So setting up, aiming the club face at my intended target, which is the starting point. I'm trying to start it at the yellow flag out there in the corner. And then I'm going to set my feet open to that. And then from here, all I've got to do is swing hard, trusting my alignments. Well, that's beautiful. That's all you need is about 10 yards of cut. And I can swing as hard as I want because I'm not afraid of it hooking. I'm setting up to hit a push cut. You just swing hard. Don't worry about it slicing. Let's do another one. Setting up club face of the target, opening my feet to that target line, swing hard. Oop, drew that one. But you know what? Since I didn't hit a fade, oop, hit that building again. A fade. Just can't win. You hit it too far. If you can hit the building, please don't. Try and hit a cut into this wind so it doesn't go as far, but I accidentally didn't. Okay, moral of the story though, you see how I set up for a cut there? I actually just hit a straight ball. So I didn't really lose. I mean, I'm trying to hit a cut. If I hit the cut, great, I'm in the fairway. If I don't, great, I'm in the fairway. And it's still 300 yards down the middle. There aren't many guarantees in life, but one thing you can guarantee is a power fade. All right, ball position's the same, club face at my intended start line, opening my foot line to encourage an out to in path. Push cut, here we come. There it is, beautiful. You can carve it as much as you want. So I set up with my feet, felt like a little bit more open there, and I just carved it more. So if you want to carve it more, you open your feet more. It's a push cut, it's a power fade. It's the fade that most professionals use because it's so reliable. All right, let's do a mini one. I don't want to hit too much of a cut. Well, sit down. Oh crap, it's going over. Oh crap, I did it again. All right, we got to close down the range. I don't like hitting it over the net because there's people that, it's a maintenance shed. This is wind in the face today. All right, that was good though. I mean, it was really solid. To recap, and I'm gonna not hit this one as hard. To recap the power fade, get a target line, set up your foot line parallel first. That's your normal driver stance. Next, to encourage a cut, open your foot line, set your feet along that foot line, but don't change the club face. The club face points at your target, so the ball starts at the target. The foot line is open to encourage the curve to the right or away from your body. And we're trying to hit a push cut. All you got to do with these adjustments is nothing. You just swing normal. So I'm not going to go as hard this time. Okay? It's very reliable. You can swing as hard as you want. I love this shot. When I want to find the fairway, I use that exact shot. I mean, and who doesn't want to find the fairway? We all want to find the fairway, so I should probably use this shot every single time. The reason why a lot of players choose to use a power fade, because the push cut, you can swing hard. You don't have to worry about it going off the planet. You don't have to worry about it going hooking in the woods. It's awesome. Guarantees. You gotta love guarantees in golf. There are few guarantees, but a power fade is the most reliable tee shot. And Jack Nicklaus and Tiger Woods proved that in their careers. And Tiger Woods still proves that in his career. So, go out there to the range. If you already got a nice swing with an in-to-out path, you can leverage the power fade to be your best friend. Your fairway finder, your moto masher, your lifesaver. 3 awesome things. All right, Segudo golfers, like this video if you enjoyed it. Comment below if you're using the power fade and it's helping you mash the ball right now. And lastly, subscribe to have the best ball striking of your life, because I'm going to help you get there in a body-friendly and simplified manner. Have a rockin' week. All right, we've got some options right here. Click on this to go to my online golf school. It's a complete golf game learning program. They'll take your golf swings from foundation to finish, short 3 to 5 minute videos, bunker play, chipping, pitching, putting, and more. It's awesome. Click over here to subscribe to have the best ball striking of your life. Click up on one of these two to see more awesome Segudo golf content. Thanks again, and I'll see you in a future episode.